price of coffee is at a 50-year high. Have you noticed? Take a look at this. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, coffee prices have risen 23% since the start of the year. And since 2020, the average price of a pound of coffee is up nearly 70%. Now, a recent article in the New York Times explored how climate change is to blame and why coffee producers are worried about how they will adapt. The author of that article, Peter Goodman, joins me now. He's the global economics correspondent with the New York Times, and it's a fascinating read. I appreciate you waking up with us and discussing your work because you looked at both large and small-scale coffee farms. Help us understand how climate change is driving prices to go up.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Errol. So climate change is raising temperatures, and coffee is traditionally grown in shady places, high elevation, higher temperatures hurt crops. But then we've had excessive rainfall in places. We've had droughts in others, most notably in Vietnam and Brazil. These are the world's two largest coffee producers. So the rains have come at the wrong time in some places. Cold snaps have followed early springs, and in other places, there's just a lot of volatility, and that has hit crops. At the same time, you've got some financial dimensions to this, the futures markets, these commodity pits where you have large exporters who buy up crops sometimes years in advance, tend to hedge their bets against prices going down by buying so-called short positions where they collect on a bet that prices will drop. Well, prices have gone up so rapidly that they've had to kick in more money on so-called margin calls against these short positions. And so they're very reluctant to buy at all because they're conserving their cash. That combined with climate change has led to scarcity of green coffee beans, and that sent prices up about 100%, in the last year.
And one of the things I was fascinated to understand more about in your article is that for these coffee farmers, similar to U.S. rural farmers, they have to predict prices. They have to work well in advance, and these seasonal changes can have knock-on effects. I know that some of the farmers you spoke with were looking at ways to be more sustainable and consistent. What are some of their options to survive these, wild swings in weather and climate?
Well, so the template's pretty clear. You have to plant shade trees, which simulates, the natural coffee crop from the beginning, which was in Ethiopia, where you have these dense forests with lower coffee bushes. They're called trees, but they're really like bushes below canopies of tall trees. So farmers on coffee plantations understand that if they plant shade trees and they plant a little less, to preserve soils, and they diversify their crops, they add fruit trees, they can protect their soils, they can get a healthier crop. The problem is that takes money. Yeah. It increases their costs of planting, they need capital, and nobody's sure that these high prices will last. Right. And the soonest you can collect a harvest after you plant a new tree is 3, sometimes 4 years.
Well,
meanwhile,
Peter,
you've got these...
We're just up against the clock. I really appreciate your reporting, and I want folks to read your article. Your photojournalist did a great job in showing the images in this as well. I encourage folks to read Peter Goodman's work. Thank you, Peter.